Welcome back, Feel Better family. Today I'd like to talk about how to increase your testosterone naturally. If you've watched my previous video on my story where I went from being a vegan to a carnivore, then you found out that I was on TRT for a while after being a vegan for a while, not getting enough fat, not getting enough cholesterol in my diet. And so I started to take my endocrinologist advice, TRT, which is exogenous testosterone, which is basically taking testosterone in from the outside source. So I was taking shots twice a week. I never felt good about that because even though I felt good by taking it, but I didn't feel good psychologically because I just felt like, why is my body, producing this naturally? And so as we here on this channel are all about law of attraction and feeling good so that we're in receiving mode so that we can receive all that we desire. Well, I desired the information as to why desired the information as to how I could produce my own testosterone. So like my endocrinologist was saying that once you start this, you never stop. You'll be doing this for the rest of your life. And so, I'm so hard-headed that I never take anyone's word like that. So I always had this voice in my head that would play and say, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to receive these answers. And, so I did that for about 5 years. And then I started to learn about, carnivore. And I was, as you know, if you saw previous videos, was already eating red meat, but I was doing it reluctantly because, hey, is it good? Is it not good? And so I just went up full bore and sold out one day and said, I'm going to do this because based on what I'm learning, because I'm constantly reading books, constantly watching new YouTube videos, and constantly learning new information. And so I was learning the information and I got to this point where I said, I believe that if I go hardcore with high fat, which I wasn't even at this point recently eating high fat, I was eating fat, but not high fat. And then, always making red meat, my main meal, which was, every single day, which, maybe I eat it once a week. People say maybe twice a week. No, I'm talking about eating it every single day, once, twice, 3 times a day, and eating butter, grass-fed butter, a half a stick or a stick of that, eating bacon, eating eggs. I mean, upping your eggs, whether you're drinking your eggs raw, or whether you're making them. Just really, and then, cheeses, some hard cheeses are in there, which I like that. Plus, I love wine, so I'm, constantly, having a glass or 2 of wine in the evenings amongst all this. So I'm not like that hardcore carnivore where it's not going to be fun. Everything we're going to do, we're going to make it fun somehow. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update on how everything is now. If I'd say for a month now that I have not been taking my shots, that I've just been changing my diet, and I am doing really good. I mean, it's like I had an initial dip in my energy from once I just went cold turkey. I could have probably went to my endo and said, hey, give me, this particular pill or that particular pill, which tells your testosterone to start producing again. No, I just went cold turkey. I just did it with food. And I just wish somebody would have told me this when I was watching YouTube videos and learning all about this. I had to figure this out on my own, which is usually the best case, but it's the slower way. So I'm hoping I can speed this up for you. But anyway, so just with food, I went cold turkey, and for a month now, as I say, I went down for about 2 or 3 days where I was just feeling like, I was under a wet blanket. But then it just started to pick back up. And now, I've forgotten. I have already forgotten that I even made this change. I'm just going about my daily life. So I hope that it continues to go in this direction of positive improvement. And of course, I'm going to update you with that. But this ties into everything that I talk about on this channel, which is feeling good so that your vibration is high and you're attracting everything that you want. I wanted my body to do this on its own. Now, folks, I'm 56 years old, 56 years young. My goal is to live to 150 years old and possibly beyond. I get to make that decision. I believe that on this planet, we get to decide how long we want to be here. So I don't listen to outside voices tell me, what I am and am not going to do. I make these decisions on my own. So I feel like that since I've raised the bar to 150 and I'm 56 as of recently, that I'm just really getting started here. And I am so gratitude, that I have found the information that has led me back to my body restarting what it was never supposed to do again for the rest of my life, restarting my own testosterone production as a man. You know, TV commercials all day long tell you decline, decline, decline. This is big pharma trying to program you, which I've got a video coming on programming, trying to program us into believing that this is true. And I'm here to tell you it's not true. Man, in my case though, okay, so I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm simply sharing my personal story, my personal journey. And so far, it's amazing. And all of a sudden, I'm like seeing, you know, my bank account is not draining as quickly because I'm not buying all these upstream meds, you know, over the counter of, what is it, DHEA, pregnenolone. I mean, you got to buy all these things to support the exogenous testosterone. It's not just take the one thing, because it shuts down your production, then that goes upstream and shuts these other things down. That's what didn't feel right to me. So I want to leave it right there. I've got a lot more videos to come, but so far so good. I've got to tell you, since I've started this channel, I've told you in previous videos that I get rejuvenated by sharing with you this information that I've learned along my journey. And because I'm being rejuvenated, my vibration is up. And I can't tell you all the amazing things on this video that have just started happening to me since I started building out this YouTube channel. And I mean, I just got a call today from a guy he showed me a check that he owed me from 2016. He's like, I was cleaning out some drawers and look what I ran across. And he sent me a picture of a check. And I'm thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me, right? This is the gift that keeps on giving. And I'll end it with this: raise your vibration. Follow what is fun to you, follow what feels good to you, and watch the gifts start to come your way. It'll be in the form of money. It'll be in the form of new relationships. It'll be in the form of new opportunities. It'll be in the form of information that you've been looking for. Folks, everything is all around us right now. We just can't receive it because of what's blocking us in our thoughts, in our head, and because we're focused on the wrong stuff. We're focused on stuff that are low vibration. Get off of that. Do what feels good to you. I'm about to take my daughter to have some ice cream because that's the next thing that I can do today that feels amazing to me. And then after that, I'll make another decision. Maybe I'll go by the wine store and get a nice wine because that feels good to me. So, Feel Good Family. That's what I have for you today. Stay tuned. I've got a lot more videos coming. Please like and subscribe. Comment, ask any questions. I'm here to help, and we're gonna have an amazing journey here on this channel. So have a great day.